Welcome back to Anime and Beyond. Today we're going to react to My Hero episode 4 of the 5th season. Yes.
Thought we lost you there.
Thank you.
That's it.
I needed that alley-oop, man. Anyway, last episode we see Shinzo. He outsmarted those people, man. Well,
Class B.
Yeah, Class B.
Yeah.
With that little not the walkie-talkie.
Walkie-talkie, yeah.
The like headset thing. But that was pretty smooth though. Like he's thinking outside the box, you know.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
That was crazy. And then him and teaming up with the I'm bad with names. Froppy. And there's two.
Kalaminari, Koda.
Yeah, go ahead.
And what was the last one?
That'd be me.
I forget, dude.
Kirishima. I forgot because he got knocked out quick.
Hey,
There's a lot of names in this show.
Give
It
me
really
some
is
slack.
a lot of names.
Anyway, I'm looking forward to this next episode because Shinzo obviously was on, the title of My Hero, of this season. So he's gonna be a huge impact, and he's already popping off, and I'm already interested. So we're gonna get right to it. So let's get it. Always uptight.
I can't imagine seeing him save someone.
He's probably gonna be the first to go. Yeah, there he is. The man, the myth, the legend.
Okay, so they know.
I'm glad they explained it because last episode was kind of up to interpretation, kind of.
That makes sense to why they kind of seem like they're just going with the first one that came to mind because they were busy hearing about his quirk. I was too harsh on him last week. I'll give him that. Make it happen, Shinzo.
Make it happen. Hey, just make it happen. Oh.
Oh no. Kaminari, he looks good.
Oh. Hey.
His plan worked either way. Alright, I gotta give Kaminari more credit too. Alright, okay, everybody's reacting quick this episode.
Alright. Dang, it wore off. But Shinzo's stuck, man.
But they got
Where's
Kirishima?
Yeah, Kirishima. Yeah, he could probably bust him out. Or no. Ooh.
Second gear, baby.
There it is. Okay. Alright. Squat up.
Oh.
What the?
That reminds me of Mighty Ducks. The candlestick move. Remember that?
Yeah. That's crazy. No.
Darn.
Dang. Oh.
Dang, that's almost like a Spidey sense.
Yeah. It's almost like what's his name? I'm bad with names. All Might's apprentice.
Oh, Night Eye?
Night Eye.
Yeah.
Except his was foresight. He can kind of sense him.
Now, is there any rule that they can't help teammates from inside?
That's a good question. What the heck?
He's narrating the whole thing.
I mean, you got that one guy. Hey, there you go.
Is this how she normally is?
Yeah, seriously.
Every time I see her, she does this.
Try to stand there all gracefully.
Yeah.
He looks kind of cool. I like that. Is that the manga guy?
No, I don't think so. I think she's putting her scent on Kaminari's little darts. So she can be surprised. If she's downwind, then he can't smell her. Okay, it's a little different from what I thought. Okay, so she's using it to disguise their smell. That's smart too.
That's what I thought it was.
Ah. Especially with it on his goggles. Oh man.
Well, that's cool.
That's a pretty powerful quirk. They all have good quirks. Oh man. Kaminari.
What?
That doesn't sound good. Wait, but it always hits his target, right?
Ooh. Dang, he got captured.
Oh, I didn't know that he was shooting stuff off his scales. I wonder if that means he can like generate them and swim fast.
Yeah. Oh, that was just
I got him. I didn't even realize that.
That was good. Now he can release Kaminari. That guy's smart, man. He's smart.
Wow, he came up with a smart plan.
So he's
Feel it now?
He's getting a little taste of it.
Yep.
A little flavor.
Kaminari learned from his past experience. I like that guy.
Oh. Oh, that's right. He can't say anything because he didn't know who he was talking to.
Yeah.
That's so good, bro.
He's smart though. He's picking up on all this stuff.
Yeah.
Getting chills.
Okay, he knows a couple skills. Okay.
Hey, all you gotta say is raise his head and we know it's gonna be good.
It'll all come crashing down.
It's not him.
Ooh.
Dang!
That mix-up is sick, bro.
Sue.
They don't know who it is.
Sue, Froppy's doing good.
I know. She's strong. That her attack is strong. Look, he's taking notes too. He's like, hey man, everybody's improved a lot.
Man, I like this episode. Everybody got a chance to shine. Well, except Koda, kind of. Well, Koda did at the beginning.
Yeah, a little bit.
Look at his face.
Nah, he's trying to be number one, or he's trying to be up there. Hey, that was a good episode.
That was good.
That was really good.
All right, first I gotta make an apology to the Class A's team because I was harsh on them last week, thinking, man, they didn't seem really prepared, kind of relaxed. I didn't realize because they didn't show us that Shinso was explaining his quirk, which makes sense. And so now I gotta give credit to Koda too. Koda quickly sent up his birds in the air, went to go scout out. So everything's a little more clear this time. I feel bad for Kirishima though, because
he got on the side. He got the short end of the straw.
He got yeeted, man. He got yeeted.
But the three amigos, it's Sue?
Yeah, Sue, Froppy,
Yeah, Froppy, we got Kirishima, and we got Shinzo. Who, when Shinzo came in clutch with that brainwashing, man, that's such a unique technique now because he can use it to well, it was a combination of Froggy and his brainwashing because it's like they can't say anything, so there goes their communication. And then Froggy, the guy couldn't sense him because all three of them were like Froggy to him. And so it's like, okay, we can't scout and we can't communicate. So That was dope. And then the Vine lady pulls in Kirishima, and like he went in, dude. Oh, that was so good that Kirishima thought of that.
That's
like,
a good plan.
You could just tell how much he's grown too, because he used to not think like that, and then he gets himself drawn in, then draws in everyone else, thinking that they are one of their allies, but it's really Shinzo. Dude, that was so well like planned, and it was so quick too.
It was also quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really thought that move by not Kirishima, but by Kaminari was cool because you get to see growth.
Kaminari, I said the wrong the whole time.
Who would you say?
Kirishima.
Oh, yeah, I said it for a second too. Yeah, but it's cool to see his growth. You know, in season 2, he did get trapped. He couldn't use electricity around all of that. But he taken into account her strengths, his strengths, and his tool, his support tool. That's strength.
Yeah.
And even though it didn't work there, that plan also was kind of like not a double-edged sword, but it kind of opened the door for plan B. Like, okay, plan A doesn't work. Y'all gonna jump in on plan B and take it from there. And man, I love the fact that Shinso's power, because of the personal chords thing, you can't communicate. And when you do communicate, you have to be careful because it could be it could be. Yeah. Now, it couldn't be, but now it could be. It's
you never know. Yeah. It's like you gotta guess, you know. But not only that, I like how Shinzo was he was also able to fight. He's not just, able to use that quirk, but he can fight, because he's got training from Eraserhead. So I like that. And then Sue with the finishing move. Oh, that was sick.
Sue was good.
She was really good this episode. Yeah. She's like 2 for 2? No, she got all 3.
Yeah.
She got all 3.
Yeah, she was probably one of the quickest people to react in the whole show. But the Beast guy. Okay, I gotta give credit to Class B though. Because
they leveled up.
Their plan was good, first of all. They actually prepared a plan, which, I mean, they know each other, so it makes sense. Him moving in first, then him with the sensing everybody, also the pointing, like, hey, your girl, I know that's Froppy, so you go after her, I'll go after my guy. Him realizing what Shinso's quirk was, not to communicate anymore. Now, it did bite him in the butt, almost kind of literally at the end. Yeah. But and then when he spun in between Koda and Kirishima, and it turned into his uniform, that was
crazy.
That
he was like,
funny. Yeah,
that was funny.
Oh man,
that was smooth too.
It was.
So at first, when Shinzo joined the team, they were kind of like, he was like, I gotta prove myself to y'all because I'm at the bottom. But now they're saying, we actually like you. And then towards the end, Sue was like, you're not far behind at all. You're actually a really good hero. Yeah. And he was like, Nah, it's not good enough for me. It kind of reminded me of a little bit of Endeavor, because he was kind of like trying to prove himself to his family. Now he's trying to prove to himself to Class A, I can be just as good, I like that.
And he's right though, because all these guys have kind of fought one-on-one. They've done their own thing, but he hasn't. I don't even know if he's taken his provisional license exam yet. Yeah. If he has, it's good. But he's the kind of guy. His quirk worked good when he's going against multiple people on the other team, and when he's got other people on his team. Right. And the thing about that is, though, if he's one-on-one, how effective? If people just know his quirk, what if they just don't talk to him? Yeah. And they just don't answer questions.
That's what he mentioned. Yeah. He was like, I need to be able to go like solo, essentially. Yeah. If I'm supposed to be this hero, I gotta be able to defend like myself on my own without relying on my teammates,
And when he talked about learn this directly from Eraserhead, that reminded me. Okay, guys, season 1. Listen, I was rewatching this, and that was kind of around the same episode with Froppy there when the villains invaded on their training exercise. But when Eraserhead came and was shutting people's quirks down, these villains were shocked that Eraserhead could do what he could do just with his little rope alone, and then with his fist, because he was wrecking people left and right until that Nomu came and pretty much
and just
broke him.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
But if he could fight even half as good as if he could fight as good as Eraserhead, who knows how long he's been training? Yeah. But I would love to see him be able to fight as Eraserhead. What I'm just thinking right now is if like he was going against that guy with the scales, if he would have brainwashed him first, say like kneed him in the face hard enough so where he'd knock him out, cancel out that brainwash and start brainwashing other people, like, because if he's able to do that, just knock the people out right after he brainwashes them, then he doesn't have to worry about focusing on one person.
Yeah, that would be sick.
But it is cool to learn though that he doesn't think he can brainwash unless he learns how to multitask.
all that is that. Hey, you might be a what is it called? A prognosticator, the one who predicts basically predicts the future. It may happen, but hey, I mean, this whole thing it was an interesting episode, very interesting. Class B is doing pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah.
I mean, they had one of our two of our guys. I say our guys, the Class A.
Yeah.
Koda and Kirishima. I got that name right. For just that alone, just kind of tells you they've improved a little, but it's experience versus people who are just kind of trying to be a hero. That's kind of how I see it.
To go on what you said, what Kirishima did mention is this Solid Air is a lot harder than it was last time because Bakugo kind of broke it on his own, and so Kirishima remembered that. Now, is that because they actually got to continue with their training? It's kind of like it would kind of also be, I guess, if we take it out of the aspect of studying, because they use their quirks, it's like an extension of their body. It could be just playing games every once in a while and being able to consistently work out.
Yeah.
Because the Solid Air was stronger. Could Kirishima have still accomplished his new ability to go rock hard if he was training?
Yeah.
Now, obviously, sometimes pushing yourself to the limit, it's hard to tell, right? Because some quirks might be able to do it, some quirks you might need to be able to put to that limit. But it was cool to see that. It's not just studying; it's also the physical quirk, physical aspect of it.
Yeah, I really thought Kirishima was gonna come through
because
I mean, when he was in that little air pocket, like he was breaking people out. I was like, dude, that's like they need that.
Perfect.
And I was like, they don't have that would eliminate trying to trap people. Period. You know, and if you get rid of that guy, then you can have Kirishima versus that little bear-looking guy who can transform to human apparently and can sniff people, and then you can just everyone else to kind of blitz the other two. So but hey, it turned out right. It turned out all right, man. I mean, they won. They got the dub, and just looking forward to these next matches and see who levels up on it.
I got a question for you. Deku mentioned that Shinsu's reaction was a little slow, and he made it sound like he had a plan going forward when he competes against him in the 5th round. Do you think that Deku might be underestimating Shinsu's reaction speed?
Yes, I do think so, because Shinzo has been training with Eraserhead, and so he's been kind of, I would say, because he's training with a top tier hero, that they would have planned for this. They would have kind of like a mock interview, kind of mock cases where situations like this would happen. What do you do in this situation? I mean, I'm thinking back with All Might, when he had to train to develop his body to get All for One. It's kind of like that. He's kind of preparing his mind for these mental things that he's going to encounter when because he wants to be a hero, right?
Yeah.
So he's got to prepare. So I'm thinking that they may have had these mock moments to kind of help him think through situations like this.
And Eraserhead doesn't seem like someone who's just gonna go easy on.
Right, exactly. He's somebody he's gonna lay it down, and he's gonna make sure he's putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? So
I think again I'm on the same boat as you. I think the reason he reacted so slow is just because it was just the first time.
Yeah.
This is the first time.
Yeah,
I don't think he's gonna react that slow again.
Yeah,
and it wasn't even really slow.
Right.
But for this
for
the show, yeah.
Yeah, I mean. It
was a little delayed.
If you think he's from Class C, this is a guy from Class C, and he's going against people from Class A.
There's a reason they're Class A.
So I mean, he even admits it. Like, they're on a totally different level. Yeah. So I mean, I give him a little grace. Even for that scenario. But I mean, they got the dub. At the end of the day, they got. I mean, yes, maybe to Midoriya's eyes, he was a little slow, but hey. I mean, slowly but surely,
Now I'm thinking to the other part in the show after they were running towards the Beast and the other two, and they're separated. He's like, if one of us gets caught, should we escape? Should we back up or something like that? And now I'm thinking, is he reacting slower in Midoriya's mind because he's second guessing himself? And so Midoriya is gonna do something that'll make him second guess. Going for it. I don't know. That's just a thought. We'll see in the next couple episodes.
Okay.
But I'm thinking because that would make sense too if you don't really have conviction yet because you're kind of doubting your understanding or how quick you can respond, whatever the reason. You're not confidence, I guess is what it is. Not confidence in your decision.
Now I'm starting to think what What if this becomes like a night-eye thing? You have to predict, like a battle of predicting what the opponent's gonna do before he does it. So just based off their actions. So what if that happens between Shinzo and Midoriya?
It's all a chess game now.
Yeah, see that would be interesting. Very interesting.
I like it.
Thank y'all for watching and supporting our channel. Don't forget to check out our social media account. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this episode reaction and review.
You can follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Rumble. And if you like us, you can follow our friends on YouTube as well. You got Jfrizl, Klamii, and Bloxtun for gaming, Rich Aladdin for short films, or Text Wake for sermons, and Thought You Should Know podcast that discusses mental health. All those links are in our description and then also on our channel page.
With that said, I'm Devin.
I'm Noah.
And we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.